Hi guys, we're here with Fangs of the Dodo. Would you guys mind just starting off by telling us a little bit about yourselves and the band?
Oh, we are the Fangs of the Dodo, and I am Count Dodo, the lead singer and, hench person of the band. And yes,
My name's Prisoner. I've killed at least 15 people, and I've been in prison for 14 years.
I'm Cinder. I am the other lead singer and keyboard player of the band.
I'm the guardsman.
of course, yes.
I play guitar.
Amazing.
That's
So,
Hazard. He plays the drums.
right, good to know. Yep. So, anyone that didn't catch that, we have the drummer there. So you guys have really blossomed, I think, since you guys started. I mean, you guys have already been kind of getting the attention of like PR companies, little kind of festivals around the country. So how detrimental has it been for you guys that you've been putting everything on pause because of lockdown?
It hasn't been good. I don't think anything about the last year has been good that wise. Especially we released our just as COVID was hitting the world, or at least the UK. That's when we released our second EP. And as much as we were getting a lot of good feedback and people were loving it, we've not had a single chance to see anything from it. No one's we haven't seen people since. So it's been it's like it didn't have the chance to live, really.
Yeah.
You can still listen to Spotify though, if you haven't already. Check it out. The Curtain Sleep. We haven't been able to tour it yet. It's the least you can do for us.
It will have a life. It's just in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone can agree on that. It's been so hard for bands at kind of any level, but I suppose because, yeah, like you say, you guys were just kind of starting out. You guys are still like super blossoming, getting tours and getting booked into festivals and stuff. So yeah, at your point in your career, it's like so integral, I suppose, to get really getting your album out and everything. So where did it all start for you guys? Where did Fangs of the Dodo begin? What was that epiphany?
The Count can definitely answer this one.
Yeah,
Well, I kind of roped them all into it, slowly but surely, I guess. It definitely stemmed from my cursed brain and, infiltrated the others slowly but surely. They were won over. Yes. I mean, it's great knowing such horrible people that think on the same way as me and will happily be horrible for a living.
It's a solid answer there. So with your music, because you kind of go from 1 minute, obviously it's kind of you're at the forefront, and it's a very different mood and a very different atmosphere to your music. And then when you've got Cinder at the forefront, the mood of the music totally changes. So did you want to like maybe run down on that kind of narrative behind when who's kind of at the forefront of the song?
Well, a way that I've always seen the moods of the songs is likening it to our sort of colors, in the same way as you have the red of the anger, the aggression, the song. So, and then the blue, the cinder, can often be more of the softer, more introspective stuff. But yeah, we definitely try to play to all the styles that we love, because we have an eclectic music taste. Each of us tends to like one of the colors of music a bit more than the others do, I feel.
I like orange.
Yes, he's the...
That's true.
Yeah.
To be honest, I
Well
couldn't
said.
say it any better.
We tend to swap the lead according to what we've written at the time. So we've been writing a lot whilst we can over the lockdown, and we've been trying to work out, what songs work for what vocal range, and what mood that we can perform it to the best at. Really, it really comes down to the writing, fighting over the lead.
Yes.
That's a really good introspective kind of way to kind of describe it for people that obviously like wouldn't know, maybe would be wondering that same question. But you guys have such an age range when it comes to your audience. I mean, I've seen people from 50s, 60s at your shows down to people that are still in kind of like primary school, and you've got everything in between. Like that must feel like, how does it feel for you guys to have such that, you know, feedback for music already?
Well, it was amazing seeing the I think it might be my 7 or 8-year-old came to a show in Milton Keynes last year, and that was he was there with his massive earmuffs on, but it's great. It's great seeing how everyone latches onto it, because I guess that people like comic books are liked by people of all ages. It's just a certain niche of person, and that they seem to like what we're doing.
It's very much the kind of thing that we realised was happening when we played at NCM London Comic Con. And well, as everybody knows, all kind of ages are absolutely obsessed with lots of different, comic books, TV series. Loads of different fans of all ages were obviously there at that event, and we had several different people from different age groups, and that's kind of when we clicked that it's like, okay, it's not just for young people, it's not just for older group, it's really just people that want to be involved with like a storyline and a brand that's quite clear and cohesive. So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I remember seeing the pictures, it looked insane.
Yes.
So for you guys, you've already played with like the likes of Nova Twins and stuff, who are also already kind of really getting into the industry. Is there anyone on your list, like your immediate list, who you would like to play with in the future?
Well, right now, Nova Twins, because we haven't actually played with them yet.
Oh, was it cancelled?
We play with Nova Teens. They're similar.
Different
Yeah.
band. But
Evil Scarecrow and Raptors. It's been really fun.
Be great to play with maybe bands like Black Peaks or certain acts similar to Nova Twins breaking out basically in the last few years. I mean, we love playing. We've played with Foxjaw before, and they're doing very well. It'd be great to get back on the stage with them, and we always play. We've played with our friends Moriarty many times, and always happy to get back on stage with Moriarty. They're a brilliant band. And
yeah, we like them.
Like my neck is just about healed from the headbanging of the last one about 1.5 years ago, so I think I'm ready to
Nice.
break it again.
No, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit more about you guys. Who is most likely to get arrested, and what would it be for?
I resent the accusation, and I refuse to comment.
Well, I'd say statistically I'm most likely to be arrested, but I'm currently in prison, so I'm probably actually the least likely to be arrested right now. I don't know if you can get arrested twice.
I think you've exceeded the number of arrests you're allowed.
Maybe, yeah. It's only one at a time, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say Cinder, because she leaves a trail of fire behind her, which is quite easy to follow.
Arson.
Pyromania.
It's not the most subtle trait of yours.
Yes.
Yeah. What you did to that police van in Bristol, well, that was pretty obvious.
Oh, what you did to the orphanage.
Oh.
We don't talk about the orphanage.
Story for another time, perhaps. Who
Never.
Who would be most likely to want to become an overlord, Thanos style?
Dodo.
I feel a bit attacked that you don't think I'm already at that level.
There are a few.
We think you are.
Yeah.
Means a lot, guys. Thanks.
You're off, man.
So, what's next for Fangs of the Dodo when everything seems to be a bit more clear and a bit more back to normality?
Well, we have a few things in store. We have a new single all recorded that we are currently working on a music video for. We are going to do some live sessions, which you should be able to see hopefully quite soon. Which will do some of the old EP, the last EP stuff, and maybe a little bit of something new. And otherwise, we have spent the last year working on the initial stages of the debut record, which is going very well. It's very daunting, but it's going very well.
Amazing. So I think we will take it to a very short quiz just to see if you guys know a little bit of random general knowledge between you. Don't, get a bit friendly competition.
Yeah, there's nothing friendly about anything we do.
Okay, so first question today. Eating fried chicken with anything but your bare hands is illegal in the state of Georgia, USA. True or false?
That's going to be false.
False. I hope that's false.
I also hope that's false. That sounds
Do
ridiculous.
they all have bare hands?
It's true, but it's like one of those really ridiculous old laws that are just still like around today. But yeah,
Well, I hope they hold it up. They better stick to that law.
It's one to put on the bucket list.
go
Bucket
to
of chicken.
Georgia, eat fried chicken
Exactly.
with fork.
Yeah.
Get arrested again.
Does the chicken have to be dead yet?
Well, it says fried chicken.
Good point.
Which bit of
Does
it is
it all have to be fried? Can we just partially fry the chicken?
You can only
legs
eat the half that's fried with your bare hands, but you can use a fork for the other half. I'm going to assume that would.
Actually makes a lot of sense.
If that's fine, then the law works.
Could I eat half a fried bear with chicken hands?
I
Is
mean,
that the
you
second
could ask.
I don't see why they'd have a problem with that.
I mean, there's no law against it, so. Right.
Well then.
Number 2, there is a gene inside the human brain called sonic hedgehog. True or false?
True.
Yeah, true.
There's definitely one in German.
Someone who names genes has got to be dweeby enough to name it that.
It is true.
God damn it.
Does it do?
Do you know what that gene's it's for?
Um,
Does it make you go fast?
You gotta go fast.
it's something more to do, I think, with the like the names of the elements or something, or like the structure of it. The way that the structure looks is like rigid or something like that. But yeah, that there is some Sega nerd out there that discovered the gene.
I hope Sega's got a trademark on it.
Question 3. A member of the band Wednesday 13 has a tattoo on his toe of a camel.
That's true. I know that.
Oh.
True.
Well, I'm gonna be the devil's avocado and say false.
It is false. It is false.
Well, I know it. Yeah.
Disappointing.
So I feel like they should.
He hasn't got any toes, has he?
Just got it on.
He doesn't know what a camel is.
Perhaps. Maybe he's got one of a horse. Who knows?
Do camels have toes?
Isn't he the guy with the pet camel that's got a tattoo of him on its hooves?
That sounds familiar.
It's easy to get mixed up with these things.
Okay. Last question. I'll make it short and sweet. Lemmy was thought to have slept with over 1,000 women. True or false?
I don't know if there are 1,000 women who. No, I'm not going to say that. Metal world against me. If I'm treading on thin ice here.
I mean, false. 900. I bet he just missed.
That's a lot.
It is true, though. You know,
Wow.
999. I'd have taken it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's more than you, Hazard.
I represent 999 women.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today to have a little chat with us. I definitely feel like we know you guys a little bit more now, and can't wait for you guys to be able to get back out, do some touring for your new record. And yeah, is there anything you'd like to say as a little sign-off message?
Good night and good riddance.
Stay in school. Thank you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you. Yeah, that's great.
Awesome.